La la la, hey, yeah, yeah.
This is where it happens right here.
Korey Kealey, a good friend of Daytime Ottawa, and she is a food specialist, which helps because, hey, you know, when you need to eat healthy.
You're a non-specialist, are you?
I'm a craft dinner specialist. It's good, though. Korey, good morning.
Good morning.
Good to have you here.
We're talking asparagus, which is not everybody's favorite, right? But you have fun ways to make it a favorite dish.
Yeah, if you've tried asparagus and maybe it's not your favorite thing, there are starter foods, ways to introduce foods to kids or people who are adverse. And that's why I was telling you this is like asparagus soup.
Yep.
Mix asparagus with potatoes and you've got a winner.
And I've
just
never
puree
heard of
it.
asparagus soup before.
Oh,
so this is
really?
great. Yeah.
So, no, I love it.
That's just an idea. So yeah, so if you have someone who's fussy, really any vegetables that people are fussy about, just put them in
a
soup
soup.
and puree them up with some potatoes. It's
Nice.
it's golden.
It boggles my mind that you don't like asparagus?
No,
Oh.
I've never heard of asparagus soup. Like,
Oh,
I actually
okay.
don't mind asparagus.
Yeah,
The
I
texture,
love
the flavor,
asparagus, yeah.
Good. Put a little bit of butter, make it unhealthy.
Yeah.
Well,
You know?
What's your
Butter's
favorite
good.
way to have
Butter's
asparagus? Like I
good.
sometimes will have it just like that, raw.
You can eat it. You can eat it raw.
Yeah.
But when you're buying it, so there may be some of the adverse things that people might not like is if you've had something with asparagus and it's gritty.
Yes.
That's because asparagus grows in sand, and it's got this tight little tip that if it's open, then it's going to have more sand in it. So you want to make sure that when you get them home that you clean them really, really well. And to do that, a really good way is I kind of run the nozzle with the spray over the top, and then at the bottom of the sink, put a little bit of water and kind of move them around and let it kind of knock some of the sand out.
Okay.
And so you do want to look for tips that are closed. You want to look for them to be not kind of dehydrated looking.
Right.
This is the best way to store them, maybe not in a glass container, but in a little bit of water, and they don't even have to be refrigerated. So they're kind of pretty if you put them in a glass. They're not
Sure.
a bad looking
Oh,
thing
you don't need
on
to
your-
refrigerate them.
No, you don't need to.
Okay.
If you do, I would still try to stand them up, or if worst case scenario, wrap the base of the stalk in a damp paper towel
Sure.
and put them in a bag.
Where does asparagus grow?
Well, in Ontario.
Yeah. But
In a field in
can
sand.
You can't. Is
You
that
can grow
something
it.
you can grow yourself
You
in your
could
own
totally
garden?
grow it yourself, yeah.
I did not know this.
You
Well,
could
you know
grow
what?
them.
Before we go strawberry picking, we will go out and there's local farms. You can go out and pick your own asparagus.
Yeah, and they grow really, really quickly. So
Yeah.
every day you could technically be picking fresh asparagus. It's
Really?
amazing, yeah. It's
So
great
you can
stuff.
eat it raw. You can steam it.
You eat it raw. So one of the things, though, is the bottom of the stalk is quite is woody,
Yeah.
and so you can't really even eat it. So you can see if you hold the asparagus and break it, it breaks where that part is a little bit more tough.
Where it needs to.
So my mom always has peeled the base of hers. So rather than breaking that and kind of wasting all of that, you can also then just kind of cut
Peel
maybe
it.
the lower inch and then peel. And once you hit the white part, that is definitely tender. So you
Okay.
can have longer stalks and have them,
Oh, I didn't know that. That's a good way to do
yeah,
it.
so you could just kind of do it like that. So there's a few things. The other thing is you could these little shavings are delicious and they'd be really good in a salad. So you can just use your vegetable peeler. Those can go right in a salad. You can marinate them. So there's lots of things
Lots
you
of
can
ways
do.
to have asparagus.
You can grill them.
I love them
these
grilled, yeah.
These ones are like a thicker stalk, so they're really good on the barbecue. They don't take long to cook. Like on high heat, about 3 to 5 minutes tops, and you're going to have your cooked veggies.
I love to grill asparagus. I'll grill a whole rack of it and then just put it in the fridge and just top it on your salad. It's
I
it's
didn't
delicious.
Exactly.
think I would wake up today so excited about asparagus. towards the
Dylan,
end of it.
oh my gosh, today is your day.
Today's your
This
day,
is
Dylan.
like the best day ever.
Well, doesn't
Okay.
asparagus signal spring?
It
does,
does.
yeah.
Asparagus and rhubarb, and so we have bacon cooking.
Someone should
Yeah.
write a song about this moment. You know, it just feels like magic is happening here. So you're actually.
So what else can you do? What can you
Are
do
you
with these
enhancing?
asparagus?
Are you making potato salad?
I'm
here?
making a warm German potato salad.
okay.
So we cook some Ontario potatoes. These are Yukon Gold. You could use russet, whatever you'd like. And then we're going to make, but the key to this potato salad is the dressing. So we cook some bacon, leave a little bit of the fat in there, saute some onion, and then you're going to add some apple cider vinegar,
Okay.
about a quarter cup, some real Ontario maple syrup.
Ooh.
So you've got some sweet, some salty, some savory, and then we're putting in some grainy Dijon mustard. This is really high heat.
Wow, that is.
Right? And then a little bit of water. And then we're going to add our asparagus. You can either pre-cook your asparagus and just chop it up and put it in there, or you could, at this point, put in your
add it in now.
asparagus for 3 minutes.
Lovely.
And then you're putting in your potatoes that you cooked, and you're putting in your asparagus. And you toss this, and it absorbs all this gorgeous, delicious dressing, and then you put the extra bacon on, and you've got a delicious barbecue.
So you don't really need any
side
salt in
dish.
there? Did you?
No, you don't. You know
No.
what? The bacon has the salt
Yep.
in it. Mustard has some salt, and the vinegar is coming up, eh? It's like,
Right.
Anyways, so there we
Nice.
go. Yeah, so this will just come together. This is a delicious, delicious side dish, and you're getting your veggies, your greens, and your potatoes all in
really-
one.
Sorry,
Really
did you have
looks
to
great.
pre-cook the potatoes, or is
I
that something-
pre-cooked them, yeah, just
'cause
fork
they
tender.
take some time, right?
So you'd want to eat that warm, Korey, or do you
Yeah,
want
you
to?
can do it warm. And one of the things, if you're going to take it to a barbecue and not have it right away, I would make the dressing, set it aside, cook your potatoes, blanch your asparagus or cook them, and toss it at the end because potatoes will absorb a lot of that dressing, so you'll lose, it won't
Yeah, and you
be
can see it,
quite
they've
as-
already started absorbing
Yeah,
it.
so that's that. So the other thing we're going to make is just the concept is if you pre-cook your asparagus, you can just have them in like a little Ziploc bag, so you have them ready to go. You could have them grilled. So this is a Black Forest ham and asparagus panini.
I'm in.
So it's
Yeah.
just really thinking about where else can we put this delicious green stuff. So you want to make this? You can just take
Sure. Yep. I
a
mean-
dark rye bread. Or you can
Alright.
do it right here.
Where do we put this? Yes.
Put on some Dijon mustard or your favorite
Oh.
mustard, yeah. And then you're going to layer some Black Forest ham with your favorite
Oh, that
cheese.
was
It could
not-
be shredded or sliced. And then you're going to put lots of asparagus in the middle. You grill it. And then when you cut it, you've got this delicious crunch and
I
the
love how you
green
cut it, too.
color.
Am I doing this prop because I know
There
like, I'm
isn't
just-
really
I
a
would
right
just
or wrong way.
work-
You're just
You
going to
would
combine those
just whatever.
components, and it's going to be perfect. And then
Now-
you just grill it on either side.
You're putting in the. Are these asparagus grilled, or are you just putting in raw
Those are
sliced
just
ones?
those are blanched.
Okay.
So
I don't
blanching
know.
is just to get them cooked. Yep.
So sorry, you want to do something?
Yeah, right on there.
All right.
And that'll just take,
That's a cute little spatula.
3 minutes.
Oh, geez. Look at it, so tiny. You
I
can
have
just
the
make little
cutest
sandwiches.
little utensils.
And
for
you know what? The way you
cooking.
cut it here just makes it fun. I find sometimes with kids, if you want them to try something, cut
Yeah.
it differently, prepare it a little bit differently, and they're gonna
Yeah,
be more
it's
inclined
all
to
about
try it.
marketing.
Why don't we have the kitchen segments at the end of the show so that after we can just gorge ourselves, not have to sit here hungry for the next 45 minutes?
Oh
right?
my gosh, yeah.
Okay, look, well, I'll leave this for you for the end of the
Fair
show.
enough.
How about that?
It looks and smells. I
Yeah.
love how those potatoes have browned and just sort of absorbed all that,
that?
That's awesome.
beautiful juices. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for being here.
Amazing, Korey.
Get
So
out to
welcome.
our local farms and our local
Find
stores.
out
And
about
again,
asparagus.
I love asparagus. Anything green and anything local. Thank you so much for
You're
being here.
welcome.
Thank
Thank
you, Korey.
you.
You know you want more food. We are going to go outside and have some gelato with Stella Luna, so you are
How
not going to want to
cool
miss
is
the
that?
next segment. I know. So
Next.
excited. Stick around.